I agree with the Georgetown cover there because I do think it's gonna tighten up at the end there, especially when those possessions start to go back and forth, and just time is just slowing down.
Before I give away my long shot bet of the day, I do think it's worth noting. Some of the guys I talked to in the house, I've talked to them about this a lot. When it comes down to conference tournaments and especially March Madness, no matter how bad a given team is, they can easily cover the spread if they are plus 5.5, 6.5, whatever. Like that's why I think a lot of, if you're into like the teasing bets like I do, a lot of spreads getting teased up to where it's like plus 12.5. Those I think are just money machines. I think if you place a couple of those where like for example, the 4 o'clock game tomorrow, Georgia Tech and Loyola. Georgia Tech is, in my opinion, I would probably include them on this list. Georgia Tech is going to cover 5.5. You tease them +4. They're Georgia Tech to not lose by double digits to Loyola. Yeah, I think Georgia Tech keeps every game close. And then you tease that with an Oklahoma State team who's -7.5. You're looking at Oklahoma State to win by 4 over Liberty and Georgia Tech to not lose by double digits. And that right there is essentially a free bet. Like there's no way that doesn't hit. So that's something to keep in mind. A lot of teams cover. Cleveland State could easily cover +20 against Houston. I think Purdue probably covers -7.5, but that's going to be very close. North Texas is a streaky team. And then, so then to finish up
here, finish up, and then we'll have my parlay of the day.
Run on.
Skeet's parlay of the day.
My long shot bet of the day is the 12:45 game, Colgate and Arkansas. I'm sure you've heard about that everywhere. Every other analyst and their mother is predicting Colgate to win that game. I'm not much for being a bandwagon. And I know Colgate has only played a limited amount of teams. They've only played 15 games. But I think Colgate matches up well with Arkansas. And I think Arkansas themselves are a streaky team. I think that one is if there's a long shot bet worth making, it is probably Colgate. So I'm looking through here for the games for tomorrow. Morehead State didn't have a chance. They're not going to be able to score against West Virginia. UNC Greensboro didn't have a chance against Florida State. That's Saturday anyway. Yeah, that's really the only long shot bet I see worth making on here is Colgate. And you've got them at
+340.
Yeah, Skeet's got them at +340. FanDuel's got them at +315. If you parlay, like I was talking about earlier, I think the golden play of the day would be to parlay. I would parlay the Texas Tech spread because I can do it real quick on my computer and get an idea of what kind of odds we're going to get. It'll pop up for me. Let me go in there, FanDuel. My FanDuel is geeking out on me. But I think it's worth it to bet if you parlay Texas Tech, Georgia Tech, you tease them. I'm teasing it to where I get Texas Tech 0. They just have to win the game. And then Georgia Tech +9.5. I'm getting +125. So, I'll probably end up throwing a $25 bet on that to profit $31.25. I think that's a good one. I think it's even probably worth it on that I'd throw Oklahoma State in there. And then you're looking at 25 to win 57.50.
So Oklahoma State, you love to see that team just rolling through right now.
Yep. I think out of everybody in that bracket, that section, it's got Illinois as the 1 seed. I think Oklahoma State's the only team that can give Illinois a legit run for their money in that conference. I think San Diego State, I've got San Diego State going to to the Elite Eight and not and losing to
Yeah.
San Diego State. I mean, the matchup between, I mean, it's technically it's not guaranteed, but when West Virginia and San Diego State play in the round of 32, that game I would hammer the under like your life depends on it. I bet that game doesn't score 110 points. And then they'll put the line at like 128. Don't be scared off by a lower line. Still hammer that under. Those two teams play the exact same style of basketball. But I think San Diego State has a better offensive weapon in Mitchell that I think they can pull it off.
Lockdown D wins championships.
Yep.
Well, right now I'm going swimming because it's my whale of the day. Here it is. Purdue -7.5. I mean, it's hard not to look at these guys. The end of the season that they put together was definitely worth noting. Not to mention that they're the clearly better team and they will cover this game.
Yep.
Texas Tech -4. We've mentioned it time and time again here. San Diego State money line there -155. Again, you just said it. They have the better offensive weapon in this defensive game. And then Virginia Tech -1 because I couldn't get the money line to top it off. 15 to win 140. Hope I'm looking at it and I see a lot of positives there.
Yep.
So
I'm starting mine off with the that parlayed spreads with the T spreads there. The 25 burger on that. Those games, unfortunately, I won't get the payout on that until they eat something. So with the rest of the money that I got in here, I'll probably throw Texas Tech spread as a straight. Virginia Tech money line as a straight. And Wisconsin money line as a straight. And those will, I'll probably just throw 10 a piece on those.
and those will hit.
I'm hoping so.
Well, I mean, I gotta
the plan.
say, it's just a time to be here.
That's a moment.
But also, here at Phi Kappa Psi, big news. I heard only good things from the DZ freshman mixer. If you don't mind.
We love
$400 bar tab at social. Boys picked it up, split it. Like the gentlemen they are. Wiggins, Cole, Grinzy, the boys. Well done. And the DZ freshman social. Let me tell you, Bob. You know, I am lacking her name, but I will
follow up. Have you been drinking?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. But no, this woman is beautiful. We have kind of all agreed 10. And so we will get that in the next episode tomorrow. Bob's Locks. Coming at you live from Phi Kappa Psi, 1200 North Jordan. Let's go, motherfuckers. It's March.
Cheers.
Cheers to that. Signing off.
Let's make some money. I'll take it.